Hi, today we're going to look at some of the hardware terminal command to check your hardware devices attached to your computer or which are inbuilt in your system. Okay, the first thing that you need to know is the name of the operating system and other kernel details. For that you use uname -a, so that will give you the Linux version and the AMD, and this is the Linux kernel and the type of GNU Linux. So you can also use uname -h to look at other options which are available with uname. So you can use uname. Let me open another window and we'll see what is available. Okay, uname comes with a lot of options. If you give a -a or --- so it will give you all the information. So if you want a particular information, you can say uname -s will give you kernel name. So this is Linux kernel. So you can use -n, so that will give you the node and the host name. You can use -r, and that will give you the current Linux kernel. Now this version has got 4.19013. You can also use -m, and it will give you the machine hardware name. So the machine hardware name is x86-64. You can also use -p, and that will give you the processor type. So this is an unknown because I am running this on a virtual box. So you can also use -i for hardware platform. Again, it is not showing anything because it is on a virtual box. You can use -o for operating system, and you can use uname -a, and that will give you all the commands that were used in the past in one line. Okay, the second command that you would like to know is lscpu. So lscpu gives you details about your CPU. Okay, so I am using Intel Core i5 with 2.2 gigahertz. The third command that you need to know is lshw. So that will give you information about hardware, since we are not using a laptop and it is attached to VirtualBox. You don't have much information here. And you can also use lspci for PCI devices which are attached. So here, so I have a VGA VirtualBox. It will give you information about Ethernet, USB, the SATA controller, and the host. Okay, and the fourth command that you would like to know is lsUSB. So it's going to list all the USB devices attached. So it's going to list USB. So now currently there is a VirtualBox USB tablet and the root hub. The next one you would like to know is LSBLK. So that will give you all the hardwares which are attached to your operating system. So here I have a virtual hard disk of 8 GB, so which is having a name of SDA, and it has created three partitions. So the first one is 7 GB of root partition and GB of a swap partition. Then you'll need to know free command. So that is going to give you the RAM which is attached to your instance. So free, you can use free minus help. It will give you a lot of options which are available with the free command. So you can look at your RAM at byte size, kilo size, mega size, giga size, and peta size. You can use -k for kilo size, -g for giga size, and -h is a human readable form. So this is the one that you would like to use to know your hardware of RAM. So I can use free-h. It's gonna give me how much of RAM that I have. So I have allocated 1 GB of RAM for this. So it says currently I have used 200 mega RAM, and there is 200 which is free, and also swap is 1 GB RAM. So the next command that you would like to know about your hardware is top. You can use top to know your resources and the RAM. So here, by typing the top, so you need to know how much of CPU is currently being utilized, and how much of the RAM is currently utilized, and how much is free. Okay, then we have a df command. So df command gives you all the mounted devices. So here I know my 8 GB of hardware is mounted at dev/sda1. So, and I used around 2 GB for the Debian installation, and there is 33% of hard disk is still available. Sorry, that is 33% which is used, and this is available. Okay, so we can use df-h to show in a human readable format. So we know 4.5 GB is available, and it has used 2.1 GB. Some of the Linux terminal command to check your hardware devices. Thank you.